All right, here we go, boys.
So on February 21st, Hasan was on the Trash Taste podcast. And there's a flood of backlash in the comment section about Trash Taste having this dude on their show.
I love Trash Taste so much. I cannot believe that they would have someone like Hassan on. Normally, I think that left and right, we should be able to get together and like not hate each other just based on opinions. But god damn, does Hassan piss me off for so many reasons.
Hasan is aware of the backlash and he does not seem happy, making a number of responses addressing it. So let's take a look at all this stuff and let me know what you think. First off, some analytics. The video currently has 293,000 and 250
Wow.
views, with
49% for a Trash Taste video is insane. What the fuck? Wait, how much is it at now? We gotta see. Trash Taste.
Blue Lock is
I hate clicking on a Hassan video, by the way, or a video with Hassan, because he's actually a worm. He will get into all your recommendations. Holy shit. What the fuck? Come on. No shot. Bro! That's insane! That's actually insane! What the hell? No, hold on. 69, we'll do 1,000. Alright, hold on. We actually gotta do 22 divided 1,000 divided by 22,000 divided by 69,000. It was at a 49% like to dislike ratio, now it's at 32%. Holy, they fucked up big time. You know what though? No, I'll say it later.
15,566 dislikes, giving it a 49% dislike ratio. And this is after Hasan directed his viewers to essentially combat what he's calling the
Man, you never combat these things. That's how you end up losing. Because it looks like you're just trying so hard, and then when it does fail, your pathetic attempt makes you look even sadder because you couldn't beat the mob that was not liking it. And these are probably actually Trash Taste fans. You know, I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I am actually glad to be a fan of Trash Taste. Because it seems like the other fans cannot... They're smart enough to know what Hassan is.
gating. So presumably before he did that, this was an even worse ratio. I'll show you the clip where he does issue that statement. Once again, we'll go over all that stuff, and these analytics are provided by jabrek.net. First, a brief clip of the podcast itself. Just seems fitting to play at least short portion of that. Then we'll take a look at some of the comments so you can get some more of the context.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm joined once again by the boys, and we have a returning guest because you're back in Japan now.
Hell yeah, I'm here permanently now. I've decided this time it's for real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, now that my country's on fire, I chose Japan to just stay here.
All right.
Oh my god, dude.
Whoa.
Can we see also how quickly he makes them uncomfortable? They're just like, whoa. Like, Hassan, come on, guy. There are so many better ways to go at this. You don't always need to be political.
Yeah, we got Hasan. He's back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no politics. Sorry.
Yeah.
No politics, all right. I don't
He was
hear it.
told
I
no
love how they
politics,
can't
probably.
Get 30 seconds into the episode without this dude bringing politics up.
Right?
Seriously,
Exactly what I
30
was saying.
seconds.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
taking a look at the top comments, we've got, I'd prefer my anime discussion not to involve a guy who celebrated the death of innocent civilians in no less.
This is a rare anime fandom W, guys. You don't get them often. But I've never been happier to see anime faces actually being smart. Holy shit.
Than 2 different recent modern conflicts, and who carries water for authoritarian regimes and celebrates terrorists indiscriminately attacking civilian vessels at sea, abducting their crews, and who still stone women to death for not obeying their every command. Thanks. Another one saying, I've been a viewer of the Anime Man and
Wait, did Connor actually say there'll be like 5 comments saying I can't believe they had him back on? Because I know they had him on the first time and I couldn't believe it. I was a little shocked. And I was pretty early to noticing who Hassan was. So, I don't know. I'm kind of sad. I love Connor. He's a hilarious dude, but It's kind of sad to see him working with him.
Giga for more than a decade. As a female viewer, I am absolutely disgusted seeing 3 men, the biggest in the anime YouTube space, happily endorse an R-word apologist. I looked up to you guys when I was young.
This is so true. I don't know how the left, especially Hasan, has like this mentality where normally this is bad, but when this group of people does it, it's okay. Especially when it's against people you're trying to protect, like women. I've seen there's so many insane feminists out there. And we just let this go. Like, what the hell? I don't know. It's always confused me. Tell me why. I mean, put in the comments why.
I thought you were different. I'm incredibly hurt and disappointed seeing this. And right below that comment, another one that reads, who thought having Hasan is a good idea? This isn't just a simple drama that can be ignored. That's like saying 9/11 is just drama, then proceed to have Bin Laden or Al Qaeda members as.
Don't forget what he said. He said we deserved 9/11. So maybe he thinks it was just drama.
Guests to talk about their favorite video games. Other comments talk about how people are dropping trash taste over this collab. For example, this one saying, I've been here since the start. I'm done. Similarly, right below that, this one reading, Texan here. I can say with the absolute state of confidence that I can say for the rest of us here in this beautiful state, we have and will never tolerate terrorists and their sympathizers. We delete them. If he's your friend, be a good friend and have a seriously long talk with him about changing his ways or changing his name.
True.
It's been a good time listening to you, gentlemen, but this is the end of the road.
True and real, boys. Am I right?
Stay safe, boys. And right below that, another one reading, this is the last thing produced by Trash Taste that I will ever watch. More comments talking about dropping Trash Taste right below those. For example,
now, while I hate to see Hasan being able to partner with all these YouTubers who I love, I'm not going to let it ruin the YouTubers for me personally. I think it's a little petty. I think we should definitely raise our voices and be like, hey, we should not be having this guy on your show. But just because a friend's a friend with somebody who I dislike does not mean I'm going to drop my friend, right? Same thing for, like, Ludwig. I know he's really good friends with Hasan, and it's kind of sad when I see them together, and it honestly seems like he does corrupt him a little bit, but I still love Ludwig, man. I still love Connor. It's just sad to see them partnering with him.
This one also reading, been following both Joey and Giguk since 2015, but now I'm unsubscribing. Not gonna watch someone who endorses terrorism by hosting this guy. Once again, those comments were just some of the comments that you can find by sorting by top comments. And it seems like there's thousands, if not tens of thousands of comments where people share similar.
Dude, it's so bad. I didn't realize it was this bad. I'm glad that these people know how bad Hasan is. Sometimes, I'm gonna admit, sometimes I hate watch Hasan on Incognito tab. With ad block on, of course, and goddamn, those people, they're always hating on Asmongold. I don't know how you can hate on Asmongold. I mean, he has some of the most base takes ever, and he's like the most neutral guy ever. If you really look at what he says, like, come on, guys. But Hasan will just lie to his audience, and they'll be like, oh, yes, Hasan, yes, please give us your cock.
Sentiment. Interestingly enough, the pinned comment is from Trash Taste, and they say, we don't and have never deleted comments on any episode.
Oh no, Trash Taste. Don't tell me you deleted comments. Please tell me you didn't delete comments.
And this is because a number of people have been accusing them of deleting.
I don't know how the comment system works, to be honest with you. I don't know if you could delete comments or if there's a rule for them, but I'm hoping it's just a bug.
Comments that are critical of Hasan. For example, this tweet that reads, Trash Taste is getting heat for having Hasan Piker on the podcast, and then deleting comments critical of him. Included our screenshots, and we'll take a look at these real quick. This one reading, sad to see they had to delete so many comments. I like Trash Taste, but this is very disappointing.
That is very disappointing.
Insecure much? The second screenshot reading, deleting all the comments hating on Hasan is wild though. And the next
it is kind of crazy to delete the comments. It is, Hasan is part of the video. If people don't enjoy having him, you should let him voice it. Let Hasan get all the hate that he wants, and you guys can take the criticism and know what to do better. If you guys really want to have him on and ignore that, just know you're going to get more and more. But hey, all to you. I'm not going to take away your power to partner up with whoever you want.
Screenshot reading. Funny how this comment section suddenly started glazing Hasan after ripping him apart. Don't think we didn't notice that the top comment got removed. That account making a follow-up tweet that reads, even the Trash Taste Reddit wasn't impressed. Going on to quote, first time seeing a 50% like to dislike ratio on a trash.
This is Reddit? They're against Hasan on a Reddit? That's wild.
Taste episode. Now those comments are just gone. Is the person who manages the channel actually deleting them? Taking a look at the provided screenshots, we can see there's actually a lot more to that comment. The full comment reading. The first thing I did when this episode came out was scroll down to the comments. There were hundreds of them expressing the fact that they did not like having Hasan back. Some of them had almost 1,000 likes. Now those comments are just gone. Is the person who manages the channel actually deleting them? Please let this just be a YouTube glitch, because otherwise, wow, that would be low. As we already went over, Trash Taste made a very brief response denying that any comments were deleted. Still, it's very interesting that comments on both Reddit and YouTube claim that these deletions are indeed happening, even on the Trash Taste subreddit itself. And so, as always, come to your own conclusions. Speaking of the Trash Taste subreddit, let's hop over there and take a look. Specifically, this post that reads, "Seems like Hasan has brigaded his community to quote-unquote get in and actively counter the brigade." The comment section.
Oh no. Hasan, you don't do this. This is like rule number 1. I'm not even a big YouTuber and I know that shit. I'm not even a big streamer either and I know that shit. You don't do a counter brigade, because once it's found out you did a counter brigade and it didn't work, your ass is grass and you're embarrassed. Like, holy. People just don't like you.
And linking to a tweet that we'll take a look at next. As for the post itself, it got 563 upvotes before being locked by the moderators, with this mod leaving a pinned comment, a sticky comment rather, that says, "For anyone reading this, if you are not interested in talking about the actual content of the Trash Taste podcast..."
This is dumb. This is about the dumbest thing I've read on Reddit in a while. Actually, that's not true. But, I mean, inherently, when you have a guest, that guest is the content. Especially, I know how Trash Taste operates, and they will ask the guest. The guest is very much a focus of the episode. Excuse me. So the fact that they're starting to say, here, you gotta talk about the content of the Trash Taste episode, like, what the hell they are. He is inherently part of the episode. He is part of the content. When you collaborate with someone, you're collaborating because you think it's content and you enjoy their time, but also because it's just content. It's the same thing if I collaborate with my friends or people I know. It's content, you know? So this is part of the episode, especially since they're going to talk about, I mean, I know what they're going to do. They're going to talk about what he thinks. They're going to talk about his time in Japan, what he finds a struggle. It's just, it's mind-boggling. And the fact that you're trying to censor people is insane, too.
A cast episode, please don't make comments. All you're doing is making our volunteering harder, where we'll just have to lock certain posts and remove posts as well. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to help the situation. Well, this presents a very fun opportunity. Let's take a look at some of the top comments on that post that the mod apparently doesn't like. Well, at least ones that the mod or mods didn't yet remove. For example, this top response that talks about how pathetic it is to issue some kind of counter brigade, and how that's also a brigade.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Oh my god.
The next one reading, yeah, that'll solve the problem for sure. And this one saying, we wait for another Connor damage control short video, lol. Right below that, this comment reading, great, another creator telling his community to counteract the hate. Looks like this is going to be more than a 12-hour drama. Then there's this one that
newsflash, it very much was, because it's got a lot more hate it seems recently.
Reads, of all the things he could have done to calm the flame, he just sends it into a blaze.
True, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't counter brigade.
Will the mods A, ban Hasan for brigading, B, delete this post?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess delete the post.
Cue Jeopardy music. Turns out it was actually option C. Lock the post and threaten to remove comments. Okay, with that context, let's hop over to the tweet that was linked in that post in the OP. That being this one that reads, Hasan Malls, while reading hate comments from his Trash Taste podcast episode, directs his audience to quote-unquote get in and actively counter the brigade. And here's the clip.
Mr. President, the second piker has hit the Trash Taste.
That is hilarious.
Why would you do this, Hasan? Really? The terrorist endorser? Shame. Too bad. I get irritated from just seeing his face. The guy has said so many profoundly idiotic things that I honestly cannot listen to a word from him.
Based. True and real. Oh my god, this guy is so true. I'm sure Hasan's okay past his crazy political takes, as long as he doesn't make his politics his life, which it seems like he's doing.
The brigade is on, folks. Get in and
the brigade is on.
Counter
oh my god.
The brigade. They botted the video immediately. Lol, it's at 2.5k dislikes. You really upset the weebs this time? Yeah.
That dude in chat trying to blame all the dislikes on some like dislike.
Wait, I didn't even hear that. I was fucking checked out for a second there. Oh my god. All those... How many comments are on the video? 46,000 comments with what, basically 90,000 likes, engagement. That is not bots. Come on, you can't
Well,
trick
it's just the
anybody.
icing on the
That's
cake.
crazy.
But wait, there's another clip to take a look at. This one that reads,
It's so much copium. Oh my god.
Chatter tells Hasan he's out of touch, which he didn't appreciate.
Because sometimes we'll stare into the darkness on this broadcast. Like, we'll look at like what they're saying.
That sounds
and they just
edgy as
can't
fuck.
comprehend how like journalists are still covering this guy in a positive way. What the f is going on? And it's like,
what the fuck does a journalist have to do with anything? They're fucking retards. Who cares what a journalist says? Holy.
dude, why do you think? You think like a 40-year-old journalist has no political
40-year-old
convictions of
journalist.
their own? Like, you think they're going to be deluded by like a drama farmer on YouTube, like a slop tuber, and be like, wow,
I hate to tell you this, Hasan, but most news outlets are the same as slop tubers. Including you, if you want to consider yourself a journalist, apparently.
this is a real bad guy. You think they haven't seen internet harassment campaigns before? You are so out of touch, holy hell. No, brother, I'm
Yes,
not
he
the one
is.
who's out of touch.
Yes,
The
you are.
people that are going, we hate you because we think this person is an evil person, me, okay? We think your friend that you know better, okay, is actually secretly an evil person because
Bro, okay, I don't know if they are actually friends with him or if they get along to collaborate because he's got big numbers, admittedly. But just because your friends and your circle around you are saying you're a good guy does not mean you're a good guy. Doesn't this guy love to talk about echo chambers or whatever he calls them? He has a fucking stupid ass word for it. But like, you can't sit there and say, "Oh, my friend says I'm a good guy." Oh yeah, great. Okay, your friend says you're a good guy. The guy who likes you is biased. Who would have thought? It's so dumb.
we've seen YouTube videos from rabid haters.
It's not even rabid haters. Like, I watch his content because I like to watch a good mix. I like to watch Asmongold. I like to watch him. I'll watch the quartering. I'll watch everything. You're just retarded. Holy.
Is an active line of attack. The assumption that you, as a random commentator, a random commenter online, is not out of touch, but I am, because what you expect in terms of like retaliation towards someone like myself.
He sends lots of hate to Asmongold and tries to criticize a lot, but does the same mistakes on his own. I think I've seen videos like that on his channel. I don't think I've watched them, but I've seen the thumbnails. Maybe I'll watch them for a reaction or something. I think I might do that today before I start playing the game, to be honest with you, because it would be kind of funny.
Is not matching the reality is hilarious.
I can't believe how perfect that clip is. Dude's really trying to sound not out of touch by citing journalists. Like, oh, 40-year-old journalists support me, as if the opinion of some...
Yeah, that's so stupid. Nobody trusts a journalist nowadays. I think he's said that too. Like, I think even he's like, this is why we don't trust journalists anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, how are you going to say we can't trust journalists, or most people don't trust journalists, and be like, oh, this journalist says this. And who fucking cares? There's like 2 million journalists.
Random journalists prove he's a morally good and not out of touch person. He doesn't even realize that the majority of people despise journalists and don't.
Exactly. And also, who gives the power to a journalist to determine what's morally okay, what's not stupid? Like, it's up to the public, really.
Don't trust them.
What the hell?
Probably one of the most out of touch things he actually could have said to use for his argument of apparently not being out of touch. And lastly, there's this tweet that reads, Hasan denies his lolcow status, and in the clip, he's actually still going on about the whole out of touch thing. So let's take a look.
How do you not understand that? Things will keep shocking you over and over again if you are so echo chambered and
Womp womp.
hugboxed that you genuinely believe that I am considered lolcow by anyone that is a normal human being who goes outside. Okay? That's the problem. You're like a 40-year-old dude on Twitch right now.
Didn't he just say, trust the 40-year-old journalists? Whether it's because they're 40-year-old or a journalist or both, you can't say you're like a 40-year-old dude as an insult then. Oh, all right, Hasan.
Being like, you're the one who's out of touch, Hasan, because in spite of the fact that you are one of the most popular content creators on Twitch, I still think...
And humble, by the way.
Me and my homies think you're a bad guy.
Well, guess what, Hasan? If enough me and my homies think you're a bad guy, the world starts to think you're a bad guy. Because eventually, me and my homies turns into 100 me and my homies. 100 me and my homies turns into 1,000. 1,000 turns into 1,000,000. It keeps going on, Hasan. Just one me and my homies, sure. But it's many me and my homies think you're a bad guy, which does kind of make you a bad guy in the eyes of many.
And the more you don't realize that other people don't see it the way that you do, the more you just make up conspiracies in your mind. You can say womp womp all day, but the real womp is happening to you, old man. Calm down.
Oh,
Why does he keep using this whole like 40-year-old thing? Like, oh yes, the 40-year-old journalists support me. And then this time he's mad at the chatter saying he's like a 40-year-old dude on Twitch. But anyways, I think it's really funny that he's talking about conspiracy theories, but had nothing to say about conspiracy theories when there was this chatter saying like all the dislikes are just some like bots disliking.
So true, brother. He did not say anything about that. He just went with it because it works for him.
In the video. So when it's convenient for him, things are
Exactly.
conspiracy theories, but when it's not convenient for him, they're not conspiracy theories apparently. And let me get this part straight. So his defense for being a good person is that journalists support him and that he's one of the most viewed people on Twitch. Is that really the argument that he's going with? The last thing we'll
I'm popular, guys. I must be good.
take a look at is
You know who else was popular? Who you're oddly like? I'll give you a hint. He had a little tiny mustache and lived in Germany in 1939 to 1945. 45? 44?
this tweet that says, Hasan rallies the troops in his Twitter community. The screenshot provided reading, I don't think it's all organic trash taste fans, to be honest. I got lots of weirdos roaming the web recently. It's okay to correct the record, in my opinion. They get away with saying a lot of totally...
Correct the record. Why? Why do you want to do this so bad? Correct the record. Does he just always think he's right too?
ridiculous things. Everyone is capable of making up their mind if they
Can't he be like, yeah, I fucked up.
simply watch the stream. Yeah, people watch the stream and make up their own opinion, but when that opinion's negative, then it's not organic, it's not authentic.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That can't be right. It's got to be bots. It's got to be brigading. Anyways,
The
let me know
bots,
what you
dude,
think
I
about
swear
whole
it's the
trash versus
bots.
Hasan situation.
It's the bots!
I believe that's the most important stuff that we went over. As always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my coverage, and if you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next.
Alright guys, here's the link. That's crazy, man. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Hasan, to be honest with you. He seems like a crazy guy, and he just keeps getting crazier and crazier. It's sad to see it, and it's sad to see YouTubers work with him, but I'm hoping either he will learn or they will learn, and maybe he can start accepting outside opinions and starting to realize, hey, maybe interviewing a domestic terrorist is a horrible thing. And hey, maybe I fucked up in the past. Maybe he'll become great. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he just starts to listen eventually, but I'm not holding out much hope. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Twitch. I'll be live tomorrow, the 28th at 2 p.m. EST. Thank you. Bumpierbag.